Today's Tukitaki Tale is Mystery of the Pond. Today is first day of spring, and it's Bela and Saif's 12th wedding anniversary. Bela was in a cheerful mood from the morning because, as planned, she would visit her ancestral home in Narsingdi with her daughter Lily and son Saad. The next day, more relatives would join them for a weekend celebration. On their way to Narsingdi, they noticed many people wearing yellow clothes to celebrate Pahela Falgun. Lily, curious as always, asked a lot of questions. At one point, she said, "Mummy, tell me a story about the village and our home." Bela smiled and replied, "You're so curious. I was the same when I was young, always asking for stories." She continued, "My elder grandmother used to tell me stories. She once told me that the pond near our ancestral home would mysteriously bring pots of gold coins floating to the surface. There are many mysteries like that." Lily was amazed to hear this, and with such stories, they reached Narsingdi by evening. After dinner, Bela started preparing the kids for bed. She loved watching the starry sky and glowing fireflies through the window, something she cherished from her childhood. "Go to sleep early," she said. "We have a busy day tomorrow." Bela woke up very early the next morning. After freshening up, she thought of taking a walk outside. She had asked the caretaker uncle to come early, but he hadn't arrived yet, so she decided to check the backyard. Suddenly she heard, "Mummy, where are you going?" "We'll come too." Bela was startled. It was Lily and Saad. The three of them started walking toward the pond. As they walked along the pond, Bela was flooded with memories of fishing with her siblings. Suddenly, Lily noticed something unusual. "Mummy, look over there. Why is that red cloth covering something?" Curious, Bela lifted the cloth and found a small pot filled with gold coins. She was surprised. Lily and Saad were excited. At first, Bela thought Saif might be playing a prank on her, but the situation still felt strange. "Let's go back," she said. Lily asked, "What about the gold coins?" Bela replied, "They're not ours. Let's go." Just then a mysterious voice echoed, "Since you found the coins, you can't leave them behind." Lily and Saad were scared. Bela said nothing but thought to herself, "Who's playing this trick?" The voice continued, "But you can't take them just like that. You must answer a question. And if you don't return before sunset, something bad will happen." "What's the question?" Bela asked. The voice instructed, "Walk in the opposite direction of your house. You'll find a field filled with large palm trees. Your question awaits you there. Make sure to return before sunset." Bela, Lily, and Saad started walking. "This feels mysterious," Lily said. Saad added, "I think so too." Meanwhile, Bela grew increasingly anxious. After a long walk, they finally found the palm trees. They searched everywhere but couldn't find anything. Suddenly, they saw an old woman walking past them with a little boy and a cane. As she passed, she recited a riddle. "I sparkle in the sunlight. Kings have fought over me. Wars have been waged in my name. I remain hidden for days on end. I never grow old. Who am I?" Bela realized that this was the question they had to answer. She turned around, but the woman was gone. A sense of dread gripped her as she struggled to think of an answer. She looked at her children and felt helpless. Time was slipping away. She thought to herself, "It's okay if we lose the coins, but what if something worse happens?" Then, her eyes fell on the gold coins again, and she realized the answer. Gold! The answer must be gold. Bela hurriedly grabbed her kids and started walking back. But no matter how far they walked, they couldn't find their way. Meanwhile, the sun was about to set. Bela whispered, "Whatever happens, Mummy loves you both very much." Suddenly, Lily shouted, "Mummy, the gold coins are disappearing." They noticed they couldn't move or speak anymore. From a distance, they heard a familiar voice calling out. It was Saif, but Bela couldn't respond. Saif's voice grew louder. "Bela, why aren't you saying anything?" Suddenly, Bela opened her eyes and found herself in bed with her children sleeping beside her. "What an adventure!" she exclaimed. Saif chuckled. "Another strange dream?" You've been thinking about stories all day, and now you're seeing them in your sleep. Bela smiled and said, Okay. Everyone, freshen up. Relieved, Bella walked to the window and glanced toward the pond. She suddenly froze. There, by the pond, was a red cloth fluttering in the breeze. Was it really a dream? The mystery of pond ends here. Thank you.